Hi, I'm George Nordhaus, and this afternoon I'm talking to Dan Wyatt, who's Executive Vice President and COO of PRM Insurance Services. And PRM is an interesting organization, primarily in the West, but otherwise too. You do business in major 4 states, Dan. Where are those again?
That's correct, George. We are focused in Arizona, California, Nevada, and Oregon.
What?
And, well, that seems to be where our relationships have formed in the past. Now, we've had programs in the Midwest, and it's broker relationships. So if a broker comes to me with a key piece of business that's in Illinois, Indiana, I have the flexibility to accommodate normally, but I try to stay focused on those 4 states to provide service.
Well, that's smart. What types of insurance or products do you offer?
We're offering professional liability to docs and hospitals and medical groups and workers' comp to a multitude of class codes.
It's interesting. How'd you get in the medical hospital, that product? That's a very interesting one. Did you start that? Or
I did not, but my partner started PRM in 1994, and he had come from 30 years of experience in the insurance arena of healthcare facilities. And he was in Who's Who of the West. He was Risk Manager of the Year back in the 70s, and so his expertise came from hospitals. In fact, he started an organization called CHASE, which was California Hospital Association's marketing arm in the state of California. And when he decided to disagree with those people, he started PRM, and what better way to maintain and solidify and take advantage of the relationships that he'd spent so much time working and developing.
Wonderful background. So what's your degree of uniqueness? What sets you apart?
Our underwriting staff. Our underwriting staff has over 30 years of carrier workers' comp underwriting experience. Most wholesalers and MGAs do not pre-underwrite the risk from a carrier perspective before they submit it to the carrier partner. And in my opinion, that accomplishes 2 things, George. It matches the risk to the carrier appetites, which we presently have access to 6 different markets. And it improves the buying ratio for our agents because we don't just throw it against the wall. We know what our carrier wants, what the program predetermined requirements are, and we do a match to that with the submission coming in from our agents.
Makes sense. What do you do for your agent clients, or maybe I should ask it, what problems do you think you could solve for the typical agency producer?
Well, as you know, this is a relationship industry, but many of the things we solve for them, a small agent does not normally have access to multi-markets. The reason they do not is they cannot meet the production requirements. And so what we bring to the table is our expertise of underwriting, have the doors pre-opened for them through our pre-screening of submissions, and it allows them access to more markets. Therefore, we've eliminated their production requirement that they must maintain to keep that carrier access. We call it the alternative advantage.
I like that, and I suspect that the agent needs some education, too, along the way.
They do, and we poll them regularly. It's a crazy market now, and we can learn what's going on in the industry, which carriers are being aggressive, and even let the brokers know, and sometimes what to watch for, what are the brokers coming in with which market that might take their account away from them. So we try to educate them.
That's a good idea. The multiple markets is really quite the thing. Well, that's a very, very good overview. It is crazy market cycles. How are you handling the cycles? What do you do there?
Well, you look for more business and cut expenses and try to grow and have interviews with you, George.
I like that. Good guy from the Midwest. I understand you totally. Hey, this is great, Dan. Thank you very much for the submission, for the review and the interview. And got a good organization. You've got a wonderful reputation, and we're proud to be part of it.
Thank you, George.